Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Again, this is Pond Build episode number 5, which is the season finale. And if you guys made it this far and watching all these Pond Build series, I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I had a super great time building this pond and getting to film this for you as well. I hope you guys can build something similar or take something away from this Pond Build series. Again, if you haven't checked out any of the other episodes, this is the 5th episode in our mini pond build series for under $500. And in today's video, we are gonna finish wrapping up the pond itself as well as breaking down the overall cost. So let's go ahead and jump back into where we left off, which was getting into daylight and finishing up this pond build setup. Hope you enjoy it. All right, well, we are back. Not 1, not 2, but day 3. And man, this is coming along great. I am super happy with the progress we've made. I potted, I don't know if I showed this on video or not, but I potted this lily pad. It's looking fantastic. We got a bunch of aquatic floating plants in here now. I need to continue to clean the rock. We need to PVC cement in the rest of those PVC pipes. That turned out awesome. The black really looks great. You can hardly even like see it now. I love the way that turned out. And I think I'm gonna stain this wood. I don't know, we're gonna see. That's gonna be a later project. I also have my friendly helper with me. Sadie, come here. Say hi. This is Sadie, our Weimaraner. And she's gonna be my little helper. So let's get to work. I'm gonna start cleaning off some more rock. And this probably takes the longest out of anything we've even done. I still need to put a bunch of rock over here. I need to get our netting on. I need to cut a little hole in that. It may actually fit through. Not 100% sure. She's looking at a leaf. But yeah, let's go ahead and clean some more rock, get it rinsed out in the bucket, start dumping some more rock in. I think I may need like 2 or 3 bags for this, not 100% sure. I might need to go to the store and even get more, because I plan to like scape this whole side right here with rock, kind of all the way around. And then I'm gonna have bamboo that sits on top and kind of like wedge it between so that you can't even really see this tank. I think it'll look great once it's done. But yeah, let's get to work. All right, so we got all the rock in there. It's really murky right now because I took this little rake thingy and I'm trying to spread out all the rock. And there's obviously some dirt still left in here. It's gonna filter out. This should get really clear really quick. This pump is awesome. I mean, last night it was pretty murky and I filled it up and it was like perfect. So I'm gonna grab some of these rock. We're gonna need to go to the store eventually and go get some more rock. But I'm gonna start laying this out around this, and hopefully we can get some kind of good little base for then us to set and form our bamboo and start wrapping that right now. So let's get to that. But all the rock is in, and let's get to work. All right, well, we are definitely gonna need some more rock, but hey, that looks pretty good. We've gone through 8 bags of rock now. There's 6 in the pond. Yeah, there's 6 total bags in the pond. And then this is 3 bags of rock right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our bamboo. I'm gonna start laying that out. I just wanna kind of scape where it's gonna go, make some cuts, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this around and see what it looks like. I'm probably gonna need to go get quite a bit more bags of rock, at least like probably 6 bags. Maybe I'll just get 8 again. And what I wanna do is have like a tiny little barrier between. So like, well, probably not actually. I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go get the bamboo from inside the garage. I'm gonna start wrapping it and we'll be back when I have the bamboo. All right, so I've got this kind of mocked up. Now, this stuff is super tall. I mean, I think it's 6 feet, so it's literally the same height as me. Actually, maybe a little taller than 6 foot. Anyways, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna grab some scissors, which I have right here, and we're just gonna kind of pick this whole thing almost just fell over. It's pretty windy today, so I'm gonna pick one of these little rings and I want to cut right above it. So I'm probably gonna go to this one, do the middle of this, all the way around the entire thing. So we will be right back. We got a lot of it wrapped. I think I'm gonna do another piece right there. I have a bunch of extra because obviously this was super tall, and I think I can wrap a piece in the back that would look really good. So I think I'm gonna do that. But man, this thing turned out amazing. So far, so good. I need to get some more rock, obviously, and I'm gonna kind of pile the rock up towards the bottom there. But man, this looks really good. I'm super happy with the way this turned out. We're gonna have, like I said a couple times, a plant that goes on that, so you're not really gonna be able to see the trash can pump. But dude, this looks amazing. Yeah, let's go to the store. Let's go get some more rock, and then we will be back. When we're at the house, I'm probably gonna go get. I'm gonna get 6 bags of rock. That should be plenty. So I might get 8. Who knows? We'll be back in just a little bit. Sadie, you wanna go to the store? Yeah. All right, so we're at Lowe's because it's a lot closer to my house. I like Home Depot better, but we're at Lowe's. Let's go get some rock. Need anything else while I'm here? I don't think so. Probably not, but I don't know. Oh, they have lava rock here too. Yes, I forgot. I'm gonna grab some lava rock also because I also need that, but let's first go back to the rock. They have river rock, but I don't think they have the same stones. I may be going to Home Depot. They have river rock, but it's all so much smaller. No! Well, that sucks. I think they have... yeah, they have these larger ones, but it's not what I want. I'm going to Home Depot. But I am glad I came here because I do need lava rock, and I'm 99% sure they have it, so let's go find that. So we got 4 bags of lava rock, and I might end up just getting these and then spreading out those big rocks. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it right. I'm going to Home Depot. All right. I want it all to match. I don't want to cheap out, so I am gonna check out here. It's about to rain, and yeah, let's go to Home Depot. All right, all the lava rock is in there. So put the cart up like a good human being. All you people who don't put carts up, you're lame. Let's go so. Just saying. Oh, we're at my favorite place in the world, Home Depot. All right, now this is more like it. The pond pebbles, what we came here for. Let's grab these. I'm gonna grab $5.68 a piece. Again, y'all don't have to clue this. I'm just making this look super nice. You can go bare bones and build this pond for way less than probably what I'm putting into it. But either way, I'm gonna set the camera down. We're gonna grab 8 of these guys. 8, yes, 8, and put them on the cart. And just like this, and boom, just like that, we got 8. Let's go ahead and check out. And we're beating the rain again. Always raining. All right, well, we are back home. Got all this stuff, and now I need to carry all of it. All the way back there, not too far. So let's get to doing that now. I'm gonna deal with the lava rock tomorrow. So for now, I'm just gonna close the truck up. I'm gonna set my little filming stand back up over here. And let's get on over here and let's go open some rock. Y'all have seen what I've done right here. I'm basically just gonna replicate that all the way around. I don't want to bore you with the boring stuff, but holy cow, before we left, this was like, I couldn't even see the bottom, and now it's already so much clear. It's crazy how well this filter works. So again, this is just proof. I mean, y'all y'all saw how dirty this water was, and it's still cloudy for sure, but man, it is basically crystal clear. So let's, oh, that fell down. I need to figure out a way to actually like secure those together. I have a bunch of zip ties. I'm probably just gonna end up using that. That way I can make it really tight as well. And actually, I'm gonna do that before I lay the rock. So let's go inside. I'm like running all over the place. Let's go inside, grab some zip ties, and make that thing tight so I can pour the rock around it. I think that makes most sense. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be right back. I got two things. I got some black zip ties, so pretty self-explanatory. And then these are little stakes. So they actually go down in the ground. And what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna actually hold the bamboo at the base, like such. Give you all an example. I'm gonna go through one of these, just like that, down there, and then I'm gonna stake this down into the ground. That way the bamboo can't like shift back and forth. So now the bamboo can't go anywhere. I don't even have this staked all the way down, but I'm gonna do that a couple times. I don't have a ton of these, but a couple times around the base, and that should hold it in place. And then I'm gonna zip tie everything super tight, like towards one another. I'm gonna just scrunch everything together. And if I have a little bit of excess, which I may, I'm gonna most likely just cut off a little bit, or I'll just overlap it and then zip tie it together. But let's do that, and we'll see you back here when I have all these stakes in the ground, as well as everything zip tied together. All right, so everything's pretty secured now. What I'm gonna do next, this extension cord is not gonna be permanent. It's not gonna be here. I'm gonna probably end up like burying an extension cord underneath this. That'll be a later problem, but for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lay rock on top of it. I'm gonna move it out of the way here and only really have it in like one spot where I'm gonna be laying rock. But I'm gonna lay rock along the entire base of this. That way the bottom of this is kind of covered. But I've driven a couple stakes down, only a couple, and there's some on the back. And yeah, other than that, it's looking really good. I'm really happy with the outcome of this so far. And like I said, I'm gonna be staining that board right there. I'm gonna be securing that down. There's some little holes in the corner of these things. There's one under there and another one over there. And then I'm gonna end up probably drilling a hole on the corner of each of these, and probably just zip tying it, because this is gonna have some weight on it later. And we'll show you what cool aquatic plants you can put, or outdoor plants, not necessarily aquatic. You can kind of drip over and stuff like that. I've siliconed everything in except for the top up there. And I think I'm gonna do one on the top of that. I was contemplating doing it or not. I've got it to a point now where it's like barely dripping. I missed a spot, no! Where it's like barely dripping, and I don't even know that I'm gonna worry about that. I want to just be able to easily pop this out without having to undo this and pull the bottom out to change the filter. I'm most likely gonna use some cement here and then just lift this up and take the spray bar out when I want to change the padding and everything. But we need to put the lava rock in that. That's going to be probably the last thing we do. I'm going to put some good bacteria from one of our other tanks in this as well, one of the sponge filters that we have in one of the other tanks upstairs. I'm going to like basically get all the water out of that sponge, and that will give a lot of good natural bacteria to this tank, or pond, whatever you want to call this thing. It's technically a pond, I guess. But yeah, let's open up this rock. Not going to bore you with that either, but let's grab this rock, lay it around the edge, give it a good rinse down, and then I think we'll be done for today. Oh my gosh. This is insane how good this looks. And I can't even, we don't even have plants that like are covering the back. Like that's gonna be covered over there. That's gonna be dude, this looks so good. And for like not that much money either. This is crazy. This looks so good. Guys, if you've enjoyed this thus far, I'm beyond happy with the outcome of this. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. That looks amazing. I mean, from just a little Rubbermaid tub to this, I mean, that looks so good. Guys, if you enjoyed this so far, I know it's probably a lengthier video, but make sure if you're new, drop a like down below, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. Really big things to come this is not that big of a pond, and we have a couple of fish we already have upstairs we're putting in it. We have some smaller pacu and a smaller red-tailed catfish. He's not a baby, but he's probably like a year and a half, 2 years old. It's not that big. But he's gonna be going in here for now. We may get a couple more fish, definitely some smaller fish, like little tiny like minnows and stuff. There is already 6 minnows in here, which are technically bait fish, but they're doing great. When I was pouring the rock, saw them moving all around. I probably can't even find them. I mean, they're tiny. They're probably hiding all up in this stuff too. But I mean, I am beyond stoked with this. So the only real thing we have left to do is PVC cement that, and yeah, I'm really happy with this. And then get some plants. So that'll probably be the last thing we do. But other than that, it's complete, guys. I mean, this is a really good looking pond for not that much money. Again, I'm gonna drop up the total now for what I've spent thus far. But I mean, if you were to go get a huge pond and have someone come do this for you, I mean, this would be probably a couple $1,000s. You know, and doing this yourself, this is the best thing in my opinion out of all of this. This pump, this filter, this filter, this DIY filter is amazing. I mean, I cannot recommend you do this enough. You have an outdoor setup, or really even an indoor setup. I mean, you can do this on a miniature scale with a smaller trash can, you know, and do something smaller. Get little 5-gallon trash can or a little 10-gallon trash can. If you have like a 100-gallon plus tank and you don't want to spend a couple $100 on a filter, I mean, filters they're not cheap, guys. So especially a filter for this big of a pond, if I was to go buy this filter, I mean, it's a lot of money. So I mean, I did this for next to nothing compared to what an actual filter would cost, and this is 1,600 gallons an hour. I mean, it got this thing like crystal clear so fast. It maybe took me 30 minutes to go to the store, and I poured in a ton of dirt, stirred up all the rock to spread it out and around. I mean, it was cloudy, and it is already pretty much crystal clear. I mean, you can see straight to the bottom. It's crystal clear for all intents and purposes. But yeah, guys, I think this is day 3. It's probably going to be the end of day 3. It is about to storm on me. It doesn't look like it because it's kind of blue skies, but I promise there's a severe weather storm. So I'm going to clean everything up once again, end of day 3, and we will see you back here either tomorrow or in a couple days, and we are going to go get some plants, finish tying that down. We're going to stain that off and get this pond all wrapped up. All right, so it is right now 11:58 at night. I've been editing this video for over 4 hours now. The video's almost an hour and a half long. Probably with this outro, it is gonna be an hour and a half long. So if you've made it here till the end, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Again, this video was super fun to make. It took a really long time to film. It was on the span of 5 days total to film everything, get everything needed, but I wanted to make a pretty awesome video for y'all. So I'm gonna break down, at the end of this video, I said I was gonna break down the cost for everything, and I have it all written down on my phone. So I'm gonna walk you through it because I was in, for this pond, everything included under 500 bucks. So the title of the video is probably gonna be like something to do with, I built a 300-gallon outdoor awesome pond for under $500, and I did. So I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna break down the cost for you so you can do this yourself. Or if you don't want to go on Facebook Marketplace and save some money or go find a deal, then don't. I'm gonna give you all options. So in no specific order, we're gonna walk through this price analysis and breakdown. Number 1 was the trash can. That was $18.97. So $18.97. The retaining block walls, we got 8 of them. They were $6.67 a piece. The pond stone, which I ended up getting 16 bags of this, but again, that was for aesthetic stuff. So this is not needed to get 16 bags. You only need 6 bags to fill the base of the entire pond and have it so you have full coverage. Those are $5.68 a piece. The 6x16 reed garden fence. Now this is that entire perimeter fence I put around. That was an expensive one. That was $37.97. Then we got 1-inch by 10-foot PVC pipe. We got 2 of them. They were $8.91 a piece. Then we got those 90-degree PVC fittings, the 1-inch fittings. We got 2 of them to start. Ended up getting 4 of them. They were $1.57 a piece. Then we got a T PVC fitting. That was that bracket that we used for the spray bar inside of the trash can, 20-gallon. Again, that was $2.07. Then we got the 1-inch PVC caps. Those went on the end of the spray bar. We had 2 of those. They were $1.17 a piece. Then we got regular clear PVC cement. That was $7.96. Then we got waterproof silicone, which we got a big tube of it. You don't need to get a big tube of it. You only need like a little small tube. But anyways, we got a big tube. And I'm going to give you the price for what I paid. It was $10.98. Then we got a 1x8, 8-foot long section of lumber. And that is what we use to support the trash can, as well as those retaining wall blocks to elevate it up. That was $8.08. Then, which I could have made do with what I had at the house, but I wanted to show y'all what this is going to cost you if you were to do this yourself. We got a 1 3/4 inch hole saw. That was $19.97. Again, another big ticket item. Then we got some of those bins. So inside of that 20-gallon trash can, there was a bin that we got from the dollar store. I didn't even video me getting it, but it was $1.25. I promise, it was $1.25 from the dollar store. Go get it yourself. $1.25. Now I got a deal on this next item, and this was the main the main part of the pond, was the actual pond itself, the 300-gallon Rubbermaid. And I definitely, again, recommend Rubbermaid. I've seen so many people have problems with the canvas tarps and everything, especially the fish that they're putting into the pond. They stab it. It's a huge nightmare. They have huge leaking issues. Definitely recommend Rubbermaid or a hard plastic one like Rubbermaid, but I'd recommend Rubbermaid. I've never had a problem with them. Brand new from Tractor Supply, they are $319.99, or on Amazon, which I will leave linked in the description, you can get them for $344.94. Again, I got a used one. It was $100. $100. So that saved me over $220 at minimum. And I got the net to go over top of it and everything. So I'm not even featuring the net price in this because you don't need it. I didn't even feature it in the pond build, but I do have one. Came with it. $100. Find your deals on Facebook. The video cut out because I was rambling for so long, but find your deals on Facebook Marketplace. Don't be impatient. But anyways, that saved me quite a bit of money. The next big ticket item was our 1600 gallon per hour pump. That was $75.99. Then we got our 50 count of sponges. Those were $14.99. That's what we used for the trash can, the filters, the media. Then we got the quilt batting. Again, do not use fire retardant quilt batting. Just use the quilt batting that I have linked in my description. You get it on Amazon. It was $14.99 as well. Then the PVC cutter, which you could use other tools, but again, linked in Amazon. It's $9.99. Pretty cheap. The shopping basket, which you also got from Dollar Tree, was $1.25. The biggest thing that I can not recommend enough is the Uniseal. The Uniseal are those plugs that go into those holes we made in the trash can. 100% watertight, never have any leaking issues. We get an 8 count on Amazon, again linked in the description, was $13.50. Last but not least on my list was my spray paint. Again, you don't have to do this, I did it. It was $12.38. That was for a 2-pack that we got. So that brings the total for everything. If you buy from Tractor Supply, not Amazon, your total will be, and this is brand new everything, $698.06. Or if you buy from Amazon solely, it'll be $721.01. Now you may say, Bear, that's more than $500. I know it's more than $500. I paid $476.07. Again, find your deals on Facebook Marketplace or use the tools that you have at your house. Save yourself some money. But let's say worst case scenario, you have to go out and you have to buy everything brand new, right? You can't find a deal on Facebook Marketplace. You can't get what you need. $721, even through Amazon, getting everything through them is a steal for a pond that big. If you were to go build a 300-gallon aquarium, get a huge nice pump, you get fully decked out everything, you do it the right way, right? You build a 300-gallon tank, just like a very similar one we have to what I'm sitting my camera on right now. This is a 200-gallon indoor tank, and it's cloudy, right? It's cloudy. I have to change this filter out that we have. This is an FX6 filter, not a cheap filter. I have to change this out frequently. Anyways, I'm rambling, but for $721 to get a fully functioning and very quality, super nice outdoor pond for $700 is a steal. So again, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe. Tons more content to come in the future. Huge plans. I'm working with a couple other content creators as well, hopefully to get some stuff from them. Fish-wise, animal-wise, maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Not 100% sure on anything, but hey, there's definitely big plans to come in the future for the channel. Big stuff to come with the outdoor pond and maybe future ponds to come. Well, definitely future ponds to come, just I don't know when. Alright, well, you've made it here till the end. I greatly appreciate you guys sticking through. Again, it was a blast filming this pond build series. Again, this is a sad, bittersweet end, but huge things to come in the future with this pond. Get to see some of the awesome fish that we put into this. And I have some not so good news. I actually filmed an entire video of us taking some of our fish out of our aquarium that we have upstairs and putting them in the pond, and all of my footage corrupted. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you some sweet, awesome new fish that we added to this aquarium, as well as what we put outside. That will be in next video to come. I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure if you're new, again, you drop a like down below, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. I appreciate you sticking through till the end of this one. Again, if you haven't watched the other 4 episodes, go back and watch them, because it was a really great and awesome time building this. I hope you took something away from it, but I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.